I'm Allison Littlejohn. I'm a Professor of Education and Technology at the Institute of Education at UCL, University College London. I'm honoured to be here as the 5th Dr. Ruth Wong Visiting Professor, especially when it's the 75th anniversary of NIE. I'm really looking forward to listening to what the other professors have to say and thinking about how our work comes together in a complementary way.
The Dr. Ruth Wong Professorship represents a very important legacy, not only for teacher education, but also of life, calling, and faith.
I'm going to be focusing on the digitalisation of education, and in particular thinking about technologies like AI and data. When technologies are implemented in schools, it changes the division of labour. Things that teachers do will change. In an era of data, technology and AI is becoming even more important. Although in some ways the work is more efficient, on the other hand, there are other tasks that haven't been taken into consideration. It affects a teacher's identity because a lot of the interactions with the students are now being mediated by technology. A skilled teacher uses things like empathy and emotion to really understand whether or not a student is learning. Also, the teachers need to be able to influence how technologies are being designed, implemented and used so that it works for them.
I think her lecture is very informative and very reassuring. One of the things that stood out to me was the model where she explained how AI changes the task, mediates relationships with people, and also creates meta work.
I am very happy that the NIE is organizing such an event because it brings together international scholars and allows us to have discussions and learn different topics.
Professor Littlejohn is energetic and articulate. We can talk about work, we can talk about education. There is a common passion to develop education for the next generation. I would say that this is the starting point for many more potential visits.
I think NIE is doing a fantastic job in terms of preparing the next generation of teachers. I had dinner with some students in the second year, and they had a really good grasp of AI and some of the benefits, some of the problems. But what's missing from that is the fact that transformation is not from data. Education is not data-driven. It's driven by humans. It's driven by talented teachers. My key message here is that education really has to be human-driven and not data-driven through AI. There's been a lot of discussion about what the boundaries should be in terms of the implementation of technologies in schools. But I think that having a clear idea of what those boundaries should be is important. So we can't put policy in place and then think that's it fixed. We need to keep revisiting it.